Hello everyone and welcome back to the server. I have plans for you today, and the first thing I'm going to do is show you what I've done with my base. In here I've spent some time decorating. I got that aquarium that I was talking about, brought in my cats, the numerous ones that I've found since being here, set up a small little reading area, a little table with some plants on it, plant decorations, got the torches out, even removed the lanterns that weren't quite looking right, and just really made this main room kind of cozy, place where I could go and just do the things that I need to do when I'm just chilling. In here I did put a chest, and this just holds some extra stuff for the aquarium. And then the kitchen hasn't really changed much. I did update the lighting, put some decorating on the side of the shelves, and just made sure it was nice and bright. Put some plants up top as well. Down here, I actually finished up the basement, removed my chest monster that was here, organized that here. It's a little bit better, a small crafting area. And then set up some farms, bone meal, wheat, lava, and back here I've got some dripstone growing just slowly. Nothing major, nothing that'll keep me stocked completely, but just to get me going for the next project that I got. And then if we head back up, I've even updated the bedroom a little bit, so we'll take a look at that. And added some lights in here, some frog lights that I got from the shopping district. Added some paintings. Turned this into kind of a closet with extra armor, wings, hat, and then more armor that I got from end busting. Over here we've got our desk with candles on it. We changed the crafting table out, put a barrel here, put a plant on that, so it looks a little bit more like a side table than what the crafting table did. Continued paintings up here in the stairwell, but that was about all I did for up here. Nothing major decorating wise up here, and that's simply because I don't know what I would actually want to turn it into, and I don't think it's an area that I'm going to decorate from this point. But that's basically what I've done with the house. Just tried to make it so that it was cozy, had some furnishings, made sense for what I've done, made the most out of the space that I could. Oh, and I guess I added a chandelier up there out of iron bars and end rods, and just made sure everything was lit up nicely. No dark spots, no weird lights or anything like that. So the next thing that I want to do is actually move on from here and go to the next location where I plan to build my next base, which is going to be quite a bit bigger, and it's going to take me some time to get going. So let's go ahead and fly over to that spot where I've picked out, and I'll talk about where I'm going to get started. So it's really not that far from where I started, and again, I wanted to stay around where other people were, so we can fly there, pass by a few other bases, enjoy the scenery, see the train tracks that run over to Baldy's base, and it's really just south of Baldy where I'm going to end up putting my new base. This is Baldy Swamp. He's been doing a lot of amazing work here. It looks great. It's an area where if you want to fly through it, it's actually a lot of fun to do that. And then his island kind of ends right here, but this island here, he said, I could use this. So we're going to go ahead and land over here, right by this sunken ship. And this ship is really where I plan to get started. So what I want to do is first establish this location, take out some of the trees. I think I'm going to raise up and fix this ship up, and that's going to kind of be my initial little spot from which I'll place a bed and get my crafting materials gathered together and start building out what I've got planned here. So it's going to be a lot of work. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done, but I hope you enjoy what I do, and let's just go into a time lapse. All right. Well, that work took me about a week to do. In that week, I ended up getting like a cold, or I'm suffering severely from allergies or something. But we're going to try and see if we can finish up this video. So as you can see, I raised the boat, and then I started building some scaffolding. This is not the base that I'm going to build quite yet. It is what I'm going to build the base on from where I'm going to build. So it's going to be up there in the air, and it goes pretty far. I don't have a formal plan for it, so we'll see how it looks as it starts taking shape. To prepare for building the base and for just building the scaffolding, I actually created this little island over here, tree farm, to get a whole bunch of spruce, which I actually used probably a shulker and a half of the wood from there just to build up the scaffolding. Over here where I started, I built another portal so I could easily get some sheep over here. I grabbed the sheep that I had captured a few weeks ago, brought those over here, started to breed those up, and just have been collecting wool. I don't even have a full shulker yet of wool, but we'll keep increasing that. I don't want to breed them up too much because I think I may actually move them up into the base proper at some point. But to go along with that, I did create a wheat field, just so that I could, breed them up as I need to, and just have that going while I excuse me, while I work on building up the base. But the boat, it didn't quite turn out exactly the same from what it was under the water. There were a few blocks that I misplaced, but I think it turned out pretty well, and I added some windows. I didn't quite bring it up to the level that I thought I was going to. The windows shouldn't have been below the water, but it's fine. I'm not going to move it or change anything at this point. I added some ladders just so that I can get up and down easily. Got some storage here, stone cutter here so that I can cut blocks as I need them. Not really fully organized here, but it's functional for what I need. I can stay, in the bed here, keep extra blocks, and access all my inventory. At least have a place to make it day so that I'm not constantly, spawning mobs around me. But at this point, I do actually want to do something a little bit different, something that I worked on even prior to starting this project. And that is, I created a new skin for myself, and I kind of want to show it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and get changed, and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, and we're back, and this is my new skin. This is one I spent a little bit of time working on, and I wanted to kind of start working on a story, just something that kind of defines my character. And with the plans that I have with this base here, I thought that it might be kind of cool to make a skin that just kind of showed that I'm a captain or an engineer on a ship, kind of a how do I want to put it? I'm going to take to the sky, and I'm going to use technology to put myself there, and it'll be kind of maybe a cross of steampunk, sci-fi, or what have you. But yeah, that's kind of my plan, and I wanted a skin to match that. So I've got a nice plaid pair of pants with a patch on it. This jacket that I kind of thought when I made it, it kind of looked velvety. Put some brass buttons on it. Put some brass buttons on the shirt as well, and just really wanted to make it look like it matched the theme that I was going for. So I hope you like it. I also took advantage of the fact that I was editing my character and kind of darken the hair. I thought it was a little bit too light on the original character, and lighten the eyes a little bit so that they stand out a little bit more. So yeah, this will be my new skin for now and possibly for a while yet. And yeah, just wanted to do something different and new. The first skin, I had no idea what kind of story I wanted to tell or anything like that. And I thought now that I had an idea, it would be good to start building out a character with memorable features to kind of tell the story of where he's been and where he's going. So we'll see how the skin evolves over time, but this is where I'm at now, and yeah, I really like it. And now that it's not raining, let's take another look at it. So you can kind of see the colors a little bit better now that it's not raining. I still might do a few edits. There are a few things I'm seeing here that don't quite look right, but we'll work on it and polish it up, and I think it'll look pretty good when I'm done. So yeah. Other than that, all that I really have left to do is I realized I hadn't quite finished up all the supports that I needed to do out there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on my armor because it helps me move around a little bit and keeps me protected in case anything else shows up. And we just need to grab some blocks, and then we can finish making all the supports for the scaffolding, and that'll be good. So we're just going to grab some of those. And that should be all that we need. So yeah, I realize as I'm going to build out this structure, there's going to be one more support that's going to make a lot of sense, and that's going to be right here from this one and into the water. So we should be, let's see if I can get my coordinates right, 1300 and 400, so we should be right here. No, that was not it. It should be right here. So from here, and then what I've been doing for these minor supports, and I really only made the two major supports as the first ones that I put up. I found it was just going to be too much work to build them all out like that, so I went a lot simpler from there and built out these smaller ones. They make sense. They'll do the job, and all of these are really just temporary to kind of tell the story of building the base that's going to be there. And I actually did not grab enough blocks. I need to go over there anyway because there's a few blocks I need yet. I need some stairs to match the design that I've been doing, so we'll go down here, and that should be this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll need these as stairs, and we'll just pop that and get back over to where we're building. And yeah, we should be able to finish this up here in just a moment. Not the best flyer. I missed my mark just a hair. I'll get better probably. And we'll put these back here. And then we go bam, 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 bam. All right. So we've got those. And now we're going to put the pillar up. And this one's a little bit easier. I just need to get it up to Y100, which is where all the other ones are, and then put the side pieces out, and then I can replace the top piece with what that's going to look like. And that should finish up this pillar. Okay, so I want to go this way, and then pop that one back out so that we can make it a solid piece. And we'll put a torch, and we're not going to have enough blocks because I didn't grab enough, so we're going to grab one more stack. All right, and here we go. So We're just going to build out a little ways. We'll make sure to put down some more torches against mob spawns, but I don't have any extra torches on me at the moment, so we'll have to make some later and get those in before I start getting on with the next major part of the build. But you can kind of see the process that I went through, how I got from down below to up here, and basically just built out the large structure pieces and then added support beneath them in just kind of an X pattern. They don't line up in any particular way. They're just what fits. And that's just to give it the look of actually being a structure that needs support. So all of this just to give me somewhere to start from. So the stairs are a little bit more tedious, so I probably won't keep you around for those, but I'll get this done, and in the next video I think we're going to get started on the actual base itself. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again for the next one. Goodbye, everybody.